Tucked away in the built-up and densely populated Tower Hamlets, just a short walk from the bustling Brick Lane, is a small city farm, a green space supporting communities, education and well-being. Spitalfields City Farm holds events for adults and children alike to enjoy the gardens, meet the animals and learn more about farming, natural history and sustainability.
My name is Philip Nichols. I'm the Chief Executive of Spitalfields City Farm. The farm's been here since 1978. So originally this was wasteland that was taken over by people who lived locally. Basically they squatted the area. The area had been, there's been a lot of development in the area, and local people basically colonised this space to create their own allotments. So it's a 1.5 acre site. We have 75 animals, and we use the space as a community growing space to grow vegetables and fruit and salads.
This Easter, the farm held animal encounter events, encouraging visitors to get up close and personal with the residents on the farm.
My name's Emma and I'm the farmyard assistant, so I tend to work the weekends and then fill in as and when needed. So this Easter we've had loads of kids activities, and a really popular one is always the meet and bleat. One of the first times I've done it with sheep because they tend to be escape artists. But we've got two of our better trained sheep here today, Beatrix and Olive. But Beatrix, she is a Herdwick sheep. She's going to be 7 on Sunday actually. She lost an ear in a dog attack when she was a lamb at her previous farm. So for us she's a really important educational tool as well as being a lovely sheep, about how responsible dog ownership can really make a huge difference to livestock out in the countryside. And then we've got Olive, she's a 2020 lamb. So she was actually one of the last lambs born here because of lockdown. And she was a twin, and her mum is also in the flock and was also born at the farm. So her birthday is in a couple of weeks, she's going to be 2. Hopefully kids can get a bit more of an up-close view of them than they would usually get out in the paddock, and we're getting the kids to do some drawing of them today as well, which is quite nice. The thing is, if she jumps out, she's not going to go far, she'll just go to a nicer patch of grass and you just creep up on her.
Well, I guess one of the biggest challenges we face is that the ward that we're in is probably one of the most deprived in terms of green space not only in Tower Hamlets but across London. So basically, very few people who live locally in this area have their own garden. They may have a small balcony, but very few have any access to open spaces. So we're fortunate. We're neighbours to 2 local primary schools, and the kids can come here and meet animals that they would never probably be able to do. So we've just developed a new 3-year strategy for the farm. So we've never had a kind of a sort of a dedicated strategy to sort of better understand what it is that we want to do over the next 3 years. So the work that we want to focus on is 3 areas. One is around education. So our education work with schools and young people is a key pillar of what we want to do. We want to make this a genuine community space so that as many people from the community can make use of the space and can access what we do here. We're also keen that the community have more of a say in what happens here. And then the last part of our strategy is how we can help improve people's well-being. So that could be their physical well-being or their mental health well-being. So that can be done again through volunteering or just coming here and using the space to be able to relax and unwind and get away from it.
As a registered charity, this urban farm relies on donations to stay open and continue providing social and educational opportunities and being a welcome space for its community.